Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video of a new series I'm doing, where I'll be playing different custom zombie maps I find, and I give you guys an honest review on them. I'll be saying this in every video, but I just want to clarify, I have never made a custom map before, and anyone who has is way more knowledgeable than me. The main purpose of this series is to spread awareness about these maps. Whether if it takes a day, a week, a month, or even a year for someone to make a map, that is still time out of their day to give something to the zombies community, and I hate to see these things go unnoticed. And always, if you guys have a suggestion for a map for me to play, leave it down in the comments below and I'll definitely check it out. And while you're there, you might as well hit that like and subscribe button. Anyways, let's head straight into the review. Today's custom map we'll be looking at is called Signal, created by Warpoulpe, and a list of people who also help with the map, those being Haribo21, Make Sense, Ice Grenade, Program 115, Jaybird632, Logical, Simbo, Ardv, Cone to Joe, Emox, Cone to G, Rex, Nate Smith Zombies, Uptown Pappy 25, Crafty Animation, Skylord, Sphinx, DTZ Exporter, Kingslayer Kyles, Wet Egg, Treyarch, Devrar Team, members of MT's Discord, and Bungie. Story. In 2060, a private group called Vega found a mysterious pyramid on the moon. They hired a team of researchers and set up base around it. They also discovered ancient artifacts around the world and used teleportation technology to allow scientists to work quickly. Shortly after the discovery of the first skull, they lost the scientist's signal. They sent mercenaries, but the signal was lost once again. The Vega group hired the Bravo team to investigate and solve the mysteries of the pyramid. You will start your investigation from the hub, find the keys, solve the puzzles, and fight for humanity. Signal begins in a hub area where no zombies actually spawn. You used to take a break from the zombie killing, but while you're here, you can buy perks, weapons, and pack-a-punch. There are also a few mini-games, like target practice and the floor is lava. If you complete the first target practice, you can actually obtain a free Deadshot daiquiri. Also in the hub, you can go to a table and make coffee, which gives you a free stamina. Speaking of perks, this map has 13, which are Quick Revive, Juggernog, Double Tap, Speed Cola, Deadshot Daiquiri, Stamina Up, Mule Kick, Widow's Wine, Electric Cherry, Vulturade, Fighter's Fizz, ICU, and Tequila Sangria. Each perk also having a new icon. They also have a Gobblegum machine if you want to use Gobblegums. The weapons in the box and on the walls range from Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and Ghost. There's also an energy sword from Halo, which is really nice. Outside of the hub are 5 areas where you must complete a series of challenges before being able to return back to the hub. The first location you travel to has a couple platforms with trees connected by bridges. If you fall off, don't worry, you'll just respawn on one of the platforms. In order to complete the challenge and leave the area, you must activate a symbol that appears on each platform and stay in one of those circles for 30 seconds. You'll need to do this 4 times in order to leave. Once finished, a portal will be revealed and a key to the next area is available to pick up. The second location takes place in a jungle area with pillars and a pool of water in the middle. While here, you can find all parts and build the shield. You can also find 3 fuses and be able to call in the Civil Protector. The challenge in this area is to activate 4 levers, with each one revealing a pillar. After pulling all the levers, shoot 4 cells that appear in the area. Once all are found, the pillars will have a symbol at the top, and at the bottom, a specific number of bones ranging from 1 to 4. The symbols can be found around the map and have to be activated in order of which symbol has the least amount of bones to the most amount of bones. Once done, the portal will open and you can pick up the next key. The third location is in a snowy ruins with an odd structure at the end. Running towards it will cause you to fall into a pit under the map. Once you fall, a marker will spawn. The goal here is to shoot 10 targets, those being the Margwa baby things from Shadows of Evil. Keep in mind that only 1 target appears, so the next spot could be in an area you already looked. Once all targets are shot, a container will open with the key and portal inside. The fourth area is in a swamp filled with oversized perk bottles, and a ray gun in the middle. Around this area, you can find the parts and build the Ragnarok DG4s. What you need to do here is to fill 8 soul boxes, those being the cool little shark plushies around the place. Once done, the key and portal will be revealed inside the huge pack-a-punch machine. The 5th area takes place on the moon inside the biodome, with the pyramid mentioned earlier. Also, I want to mention that in every area there is a radio that when shot will play audio logs that add on to the story of the map. What you need to do here is find 4 canisters and place them on each corner of the pyramid. Once that's done, you'll need to find 4 nitrogen tanks and fuel the canisters. Next is to find a shovel and dig up the dirt mounds until you find a relic. Place said relic inside the pyramid and the portal will be revealed. But before you go, make sure to pick up the 5 plant seeds that will spawn. In short, all these areas are different, look really nice, and are fun to train on. Now that we have the basic parts of the map covered, let's dive into Signal's Easter egg. Easter egg. Now that you have all 5 of the areas unlocked and the plant seeds, you can head into the hub and go into the growth room located inside the moon portal room. Once there, plant the seeds and go back to the moon and get the watering can. Return to the growth room and water the plants. When watered, you can press the control panel and use the chemistry kit to brew a potion. When finished brewing, take the potion and head to the other end of the room and use the potion on the plant to pass into the next room. Once inside, interact with the monitor and head back to the moon. Upon returning to the moon, you'll see a huge plant seed. When you interact with it, a ship will appear and you'll have to board it by clearing the debris on the teleporter. Once inside the ship, you'll have to turn off the generator's shields and throw grenades or use a rocket launcher to destroy them. Once all generators are destroyed, the ship will burst into flames and you'll have to exit the ship. Once back onto the moon, the ship will blow up. Go back to the monitor and activate your second mission. Head back to the first portal and look to your right. There will be a parkour challenge. Complete said challenge and get the first skull. Go to the second area and dig up the dirt mounds until you find the second skull. Next, head into the fourth area and flip the lever on the ray gun. Once it emits a beam, head back to the hub and grab the mirror by the coffee machine. Return to the ray gun and place the mirror in its path. It will redirect the beam to the large skull, making it smaller, and then you can pick it up. For the fourth skull, go to the moon, and behind the large rock there will be a cave with a crystal inside. Throw a grenade at said crystal and the skull should appear on your right. And the final skull, you'll have to grab a keycard on the moon and head back to the hub where you can now open a closet for the final skull. The closet is right next to where you activate your second mission. Once all skulls are found, place them on each altar inside the snowy ruins and enter the portal. Once you're on the ship, head into the room and above the door there will be 3 large pipes. Throw a grenade into each pipe and enter the room. Head into the next room and interact with the pyramid. Next you'll have to shoot 10 targets in the room and the ground will turn into lava. To cool the lava, throw grenades into the pipes and a door will open. There will be a parkour challenge, and at the end, press the little pyramid. You'll have to shoot an exposed part of the ship with a rocket launcher. If you don't have one, there's an XM53 wallby right next to the pyramid. Repeat this step again with the other side of the ship being open, and after a 60-second timer, the door will open, letting you in the game for 30,000 points. Backrooms and energy sword. Inside the room with the monitor, there is a question mark. If you walk into it, you will fall into the back rooms. Once inside, you'll have to find 3 hearts in order to leave. The first heart is on a chair, the second is on a table with the giant monkey, and the third is inside the Cthulhu statue. Place all hearts by the door and you can get the energy sword and leave through the portal. Also, there's a guy named Corpsey. If you talk to him, he will spawn back at the hub, and if you talk to him again, you will get a free 10,000 points. Second ending. For the second ending, you'll have to finish the first Easter egg. However, don't buy the ending. Once the 60-second timer is up, you can collect 4 orbs around the map. The first one is behind the waterfall in the first area. You'll have to make a small jump or else you will fall and teleport back onto the platforms. For the second orb, head into the second area and shoot the 5 gongs on the map. Each gong will play a sound when shot. Once all 5 are shot, a statue will appear up from the ground with the orb for you to take. Next is the third orb, and you'll have to go into the third area and fall into the pit. On the side of the container with the portal, there is a lever. Once pulled, a parkour challenge will have to be completed to get the third orb. And for the final orb, head to the moon and activate a panel behind the tiny building, and a launch pad will open. It will launch you to the top of the waterfall where you can then pick up the last orb. Now head back to the portal in the snowy ruins and a new door will appear on the ship. Take the new portal to the next area. Now you'll have to find 3 parts for a distress beacon. The first part can be obtained by filling the dragon statues around the area. The first one is by the waterfall, the second is inside the red cave, and the third is near the ancient structure. Once all dragons are filled, a door will open and you can pick up the part. The second part can be found by going through the waterfall, and the final part can be found by taking the teleporter. It'll take you to an area with 2 portals. The left one returns you to the hub for a short period of time. The portal on the right, however, will take you to a church where the final part can be found. Inside the church, there are also 3 teddy bears that, when shot, allow you to return to the hub whenever you want. Once you have all parts, build the distress beacon. Now you'll have to power the generators. To do this, follow the power lines above the beacon. Each line will lead you to a generator with a panel that has a number on it. In total, there are 3 generators, so find the generator labeled 1, then 2, then 3. Once found, a lockdown will occur for 30 seconds. Do this for each generator, and then the bunker near the beacon will open. If you are playing co-op, all players have to be by the generator. All that's left now to do is to activate the radio inside the bunker and survive for 5 minutes until the extraction ship comes. And that is the entire Easter egg for Signal. My thoughts. Signal is a very big and fun map to play, solo or with friends. The large variety of weapons ranging from the different Call of Duties makes it to where every playthrough can have a different loadout, and the addition of the energy sword is just icing on the cake. Each segment of the map is fun and interesting in terms of design and how different each place is from one to the next. With each area having a limited space but at the same time being very open is really nice. There are a few things I have noticed that seemed off when playing. For example, in the biodome, there are a few bushes that have an invisible barrier that you can't run around, stopping you in your tracks and could easily get you cornered by zombies. The flow of the map is a bit slow in the beginning, with the first challenge having you stand in a circle for 2 minutes on the early rounds, which isn't a big deal, but is something I should mention. Also, the zombie spawning is really slow for the first couple rounds, but once you enter the second area, the flow picks up and stays steady and consistent. The hub is also a really nice feature, especially when you just want to hit the box, buy perks, or pack a punch in peace. Some people might say that takes the challenge out of the map, and to those people I say, shut up. The target practice and the floor is lava are also really nice touches that add on to the map. However, I really wish PhD was on the map due to the variety of rocket launchers they have in the box. The challenges in each area are fun to do and aren't too hard. The game actually gives you hints on how to solve the Easter egg steps, and Vulture Raid actually pings the buildable parts on screen. The Easter egg is one that can be done in about an hour solo and is a blast to do. Boarding and destroying the ship was, in my opinion, my favorite part of the Easter egg. However, I wish there was another step involving the ship before actually destroying it. The second ending is another addition that I believe is just amazing. Most custom maps just end off with the Bible ending, which is perfectly fine, but when there's another way to end the game by leaving the map or extracting, it adds onto that level of, like, escaping and surviving. Now, I did have some gameplay issues. One being when I was first teleported to the final area, the zombies stopped spawning. I went AFK for a while, but when I came back, there were still no zombies spawning. I tried it in every area, but I couldn't get a single zombie to spawn, so unfortunately, I had to restart. Second restart, I had the Sphinx console commands mod on, so I could spawn nukes just in case if any zombies got stuck. Everything went fine except for when I had to get the orbs for the portal. See, to save time, I got the orbs before unlocking the first ending, which prevented the portal from spawning since I already had the orbs with me, so I had to restart once again. Next playthrough went smoothly, with no issues at all, and I completed the second ending. Besides that, Signal is definitely a map that I would recommend for you to check out either solo or with friends. And with my yapping out of the way, let's give Signal its overall rating. I give Signal, drumroll please, 8.6 out of 10. Anyways, let me know if you'll be playing Signal, or if you already have, let me know what you thought about the map in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any videos in the future. And if you have a custom map you'd like for me to check out, make sure to leave it in the comments as well. And to end off this video, I wish you all the best, and until next time, bye.